Born in 1974, the Chessboard Killer, Alexander Pichushkin, is a serial killer from Russia. He is believed to have murdered as many as 61 people in southwest Moscow's Bitsa Park. At an early age, he fell backwards off of a swing, which then struck him in the forehead as it swung back. This accident might have damaged his frontal lobe, which could explain his aggressive behavior. After the accident, his behavior changed. He became hostile and impulsive and was bullied at school. His mother transferred him to a school for children with learning disabilities. At the end of his adolescence, Pichushkin's grandfather passed away. He lost a paternal and guiding figure. He started drinking excessively to cope with the emotional distress. Pichushkin played chess in Bitsa Park. He developed dark and sinister thoughts and a distorted God complex. According to his own televised confession, Pichushkin was just a teenager when he committed his first murder. While a student in 1992, he pushed a boy out of a window. He said, "This first murder, it's like first love. It's unforgettable." Around that time, the Ukrainian serial killer, Andrei Chikatilo, was convicted of killing 52 people. Pichushkin was motivated by a dark competition with Chikatilo, aiming to become more famous and kill more people. He wanted to kill at least 64 people, the number of squares on a chessboard. However, he later said that he would have continued killing if not caught. As his apparent God complex was driving his killing appetite, Pichushkin was leading what appeared to be a normal life and worked at a local supermarket. Many of his victims were elderly, homeless people that would not be missed. He lured them with vodka, got them drunk, then killed them with a hammer from behind. It was clear that Russian police had a serial killer on the loose. In June 2006, the body of another woman is discovered. Her name was Marina Moskalyova, and she was an employee at the supermarket where Pichushkin worked. She was a single mother, living alone with her son, Sergei. Investigators discovered a crucial piece of evidence in the victim's coat pocket: a metro ticket. The ticket led investigators to check all surveillance of the Moscow metro, hoping to get a glimpse of the victim's last hours of life. But Sergei had more to tell than just identifying his mother. He told investigators that his mom went out with her boyfriend, named Sasha. She left her son a note about where she was going, who she was with, and a telephone number. Investigators traced the phone number to a 32-year-old man by the name of Alexander Pichushkin. His name, in Russian language, is often shortened to Sasha. Meanwhile, the video footage from the Moscow metro clearly showed Marina Moskalyova walking with Pichushkin. It was all investigators needed. They had enough to arrest him and bring him in for questioning about Marina's murder. In June of 2006, Pichushkin was arrested. He initially denied everything, but within a couple of hours of interrogation, Pichushkin confessed to Marina's murder. But then, Pichushkin delivered a shock to investigators when he suddenly confessed to 61 murders. It was an astonishing confession. Investigators now had to confirm all the victims. They searched his apartment and discovered a chessboard with numbers on almost every square. There were 61 numbers in total. Police took Pichushkin to the crime scenes to reenact the murders and show them how he killed his victims. The details are horrific. They managed to connect the hammer Pichushkin provided as a murder weapon to one of the victims. The victim's wounds contained bits of plastic, which were a match to the hammer's handle. Under the park, there was a massive sewage system serving southern Moscow. It is there where Pichushkin told investigators he dumped over 40 bodies. In total, the police were able to connect Pichushkin to the forensic evidence from 49 murders. Alexander Pichushkin's trial began in September of 2007. He enjoyed every minute of it. He wanted the jury to be there, and for the press to have a big audience. He had absolutely no remorse. The trial lasted 6 weeks, and the jury returned a guilty verdict in less than 3 hours. Pichushkin was sentenced to life in prison, with the first 15 years to be spent in solitary confinement. If you are interested in more content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. The